I grew up on Peter Pan. When I was little, I had this one friend, and whenever I would go over to her house, we watched Peter Pan together. I remember 2 times when she tried to break tradition, and I was not happy. For a while, I thought that I had only seen one of the Tinkerbell movies, but I was watching a YouTube video on the Tinkerbell movies and realized that I had also grown up on Tinkerbell, which makes so much sense because there was a Tinkerbell math game that I had, and I recently played it just because I was bored. It was so familiar, and so were all of those movies. Because of this, I had begun to think that I was a fairy, and this carried on for years. I hate running, but a fairy never hates flying. In kindergarten, we had to run a 5K, and I won at getting dead last. I decided to wear my fairy wings, which led me to getting very distracted, and my poor dad had to keep on encouraging me to fly faster because the police officer for the 5K was directly behind us. I am not kidding when I said we got dead last.
It took you 58 minutes, you did it! And you wore your wings the whole time? Did you fly?
Yep, I went like this.
That was funny.
That's how she ran most of the way.
I absolutely believed Neverland was real when I was little and thought, hey, what if we fly to the first star on the right and straight unto morning? I wasn't sure how committed I was to this because that would be a long flight and I wasn't sure if I could pull an all-nighter, but instead of thinking about that, I took into action and began making the entire family fairy wings for the journey. That was far enough. How many of you remember Rainbow Magic books? That was my absolute favorite book series from kindergarten to 2nd grade. My kindergarten teacher recommended it to me and gave me Amber the Orange Fairy, which I read one night and was hooked. That series was hugely influential in me continuing to believe I was a fairy throughout 2nd grade. Me and my friend had a Rainbow Magic obstacle course that we would do in the playground, and we would pretend that we were fighting off Jack Frost and his goblins. And when everybody was shipping Elsa with Jack Frost, I thought they were shipping Elsa with Jack Frost. There was this one book at the library about a little girl who was a fairy, and I would get that book just about every time I went to the library. But after a few times reading the book, I noticed something that destroyed my life. According to the book, broccoli is fatal to eat for fairies. I loved broccoli. It was my second favorite vegetable besides cilantro. I didn't want to stop eating broccoli, so I tried to find a loophole. The broccoli in the picture had cheese in it. Simple. I boycotted broccoli with cheese on it just so that I wouldn't die. Off topic here, but one of my pet peeves is when children's media tells kids that vegetables are gross. Like, their parents are trying so hard to get them to eat their vegetables, but all of their shows and books and stuff are telling them not to eat their vegetables. Even kids who may love broccoli might stop eating broccoli just because of a book they read. It just seems stupid and unnecessary. Okay. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Let's continue. Okay, but I not only believed that I was a fairy as a kid, I also believed I was a superhero. I figured since I was a little kid with fairy powers, I could use those powers to fight off the bad guys. So therefore, I was a superhero. I had a whole uniform and everything, and you were to refer to me as Blood Princess or Blood Hero, depending if you were a girl or a boy. Take a guess at what my powers were.
Blood.
Well, let's see what my sweet little 6-year-old tiny little self has to say about blood as my superpower. It has pixie dust in it. If it touches anybody, they'll listen to me. Like if I say die, they'll be dead. Illustration. Okay, but when I'm saying that there was lore to this whole fairy thing, I am not joking. I have this entire book. I'm not going to show the top of it because I wrote my name. And surprise, surprise, my name is not actually Banana. I remember that I opened it from the back. So let's see. I haven't looked through this. This is not scripted. Watch out for die check boxes. That's how much we learned from it, also how we treat it. Okay. Ripped pages because I am a mess. Oh, here we go. I am a nature fairy. I can fly. I have wings and a wand. Oh, I forgot about the wand. I can make pixie dust. I help nature. Oh, story time. Okay, when I say I helped nature, I literally went over to my trees and started putting lip gloss on them because I thought I was trying to heal them. No. Rules. Kind, school, good, peace. School's a rule? Once I was a nature fairy. I was so happy, but I had a dream that I was a color fairy. Other person. Oh, here we go into the superhero stuff. I am a superhero. I am strong. I am blood hero. Do you like me? I am a kid. Powers and flying. Wand, magic, wing, run, jump, pixie dust. Oh, the wings can run, jump with pixie dust. Okay. Got it. Maybe. How to get ready. Get everything on. That's specific. Get fairy school set. 3. Colors. I am here. Ask mom for a pony. Okay, I'm obsessed with My Little Pony, but I was never a horse girl. What the heck? How to use and fly. Blood, put it on crime, and they'll listen to whatever I say. Yep, that was my superpower. When I say wand, magic, duels, zap, they're dead. Tiara, close eyes. You're flying. To get ready, hear the monster alarm. That came from a book that I read when I was little, Princess Black. Number 2, go to the bed. Number 3, look at the mirror and see the monster. Why is that there? Sidekicks. That is my brother. Apparently his names are my brother's superhero name is Foot Hero. That's not concerning at all. Weapons, blood. I just love that. I love that my weapon was literally blood. That's supposed to be the thing that comes out when you use a weapon. No, it was just my weapon. Tiara, jewels, wand, left rose. Okay, so I had this one shirt. And it was like red and it had pink polka dots on it. And it had these 3 roses on it. And apparently I gave each rose its own superpowers. Right rose. The right makes us back into a kid. Okay, so like I pushed the right rose and I'm no longer a superhero, I'm a kid. Middle rose. The middle rose makes us transform fully into blood hero. Okay. Left rose. Touch the left rose with any finger. When you touch that person 4 times, they'll get trapped, push it again, and powers off. Wars, be strong. Okay, so in war I have to be strong. Sack. Bring a sack of good. Okay, food, don't lose our appetite. Thank you, 6-year-old me, for documenting all of this down. Okay, bye.